On this special episode of Bigfoot Dad Explores Montana, we step away from familiar territory and venture into the concrete jungle of one of the largest and most densely populated cities in California. Join us as we visit some of the most famed landmarks, beautiful scenery, and lively people that shape the city. Fasten your exploration seatbelts because today we're experiencing San Francisco. It's been about 20 years since I've been back to California, and I've never been to San Francisco, so this should be a fun exploration episode. Right now we're headed up to the airport. It's about 5:10 a.m. The plane leaves, I think, at about 6:20.
Further information, please call me.
Gave me a plethora of recommendations for my visit. Only problem is, there's so much to do and so little time. Breathe, drink coffee, and explore. I keep trying to go to Chinatown, but I keep getting distracted. Check this out. Came around the corner and said the whole street was decorated. This is known as Coit Tower.
Coit Tower was built in 1933, named after Lily Hitchcock Coit. She was an honorary member of the firefighters here in San Francisco. How she became an honorary member was that when she was a young woman, she happened to be on the same street as the Knickerbocker Company No. 5 fire truck as they were struggling up one of the steep hills to get to a fire. She ran in, helping to get to that fire, and ever since that moment, she was an honorary member. She came from a family with money. She married a man that worked in the stock exchange, and so when she died in 1929, she left the city that she loved a third of her fortune, $118,000, so that they could use it to beautify itself. And they used that money to build Coit Tower in 1933, right?
That island way out there is Alcatraz.
I see the stars and the planets unfollow. Expect to have the universe by tomorrow. Just sit back and relax, don't worry. The world can wait.
Don't be fooled, because this is where I spend most of my time. The days are filled with sessions from the annual conference. Professionals from around my industry and around the globe tirelessly reveal their insights and technological wisdom. We have great social networking opportunities with our peers, those that develop and shape the products and practices we use back home to improve our businesses every day. But when the sessions are over, the city is mine to explore. Try how steep this is unless you're doing this in person. come visit the beach. It's probably been about 20 years since I've been back to the beach. This is something I've been looking forward to. I should have wore better shoes for this. Holy smokes, it's been a long time. Wow, that fragrance is familiar. Okay, so I lost the shoes because it was too hard to walk in them. Wow. I haven't felt this in a long time. It's fantastic. I know this may sound kind of strange to some of you guys that live on the coast and frequently go to the beach, but just the initial feeling of the sand is really something else. This is something I'm not familiar with. It feels great though. I do remember it as a kid. I really got to try this. Oh jeez. That was a little deeper than I was expecting. Oh man. Alright, we got a beach newbie here. Bigfoots don't really roam on beaches too much. Well, I guess they might. Do these look like Bigfoot tracks? There's lots to discover out here too. We'll take a look around for a little bit. Young, we used to come to the beach, and so I have early memories as a I don't know, probably 2 or 3 year old coming here with my parents. It wasn't to this beach. Oh, there's a pants again. But I do have memories of coming to these places. This here is the Cliff House. A friend of mine recommended that I go up there and try it out. Beautifully placed against the ocean. Let's go check out the menu. These rolls are fantastic. Montana doesn't have these either.
My sincere apologies to all the seafood lovers out there. For a landlocked creature, I knew this was going to be tough. I'm not sure I was ready for the deluge of textures I was experiencing.
I'm not sure what this is, but let's go take a look.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, see you later. Thanks.
Thank you for coming by.
Hello, man.
Good. I have some food that I wasn't able to eat. I was wondering if anybody along here would like it or not.
Yeah.
This is from my recent stay here. Didn't know if that would be something anybody here would be interested in, or if you would know anybody.
I'm going where a lot of people be anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. And some antibacterial wipes in there and stuff. So hopefully that helps out a little bit. So, all right, enjoy. Thank you.
Maintain in your seatbelt. Fasten in your carry-on items stowed until the aircraft is parked to gate and the captain has turned off the caution when opening the overhead bin to prevent injury from items that may have shifted during this flight. We'd like to thank you for flying with us. We enjoyed having you on board and look forward to serving you again soon. Have a great evening.
This whole film was shot with only one device. A device that most of you already have. A common smartphone. Sure, there was a fair amount of stabilization issues and general image and sound quality concerns, but it proves that you don't need special cameras or special vehicles or special drones to make an entertaining film. All you need is to use what's around you and the power of your imagination. And at the heart of this film, that was the people. I was pleasantly surprised on my trip to San Francisco. I had no idea what to expect, so I had no expectations. But what I found was genuine people living real lives. Sure, a few of them were grumpy, but the majority were happy and inviting. Will I come back given the right opportunity? Absolutely. I cannot wait until that opportunity arises again. Oh, and the oysters. They really weren't that bad. It's really not that bad, though. I have to get past the initial taste.